This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Resident Evil Code Veronica X. In the last episode, we finally found the palace and explored it. Unfortunately, Steve got into some trouble and we had to save him, and he grabbed those golden Lugers and like a little bitch ran off with them, saying, "We need the better weapon," even though we needed to get to the next part. And then we ran into the Alfred Ashford, I think his name was, oh man. And I know he doesn't make that type of noise. It's a reference to, I think it was a guy called Legendary Frog or something like that on Newgrounds. He made like a Resident Evil like parody video or whatever it was, and that's the voice he gave him. It was pretty funny. I don't know if it's still funny. I'll have to check it out one of these days. I think it was Legendary Frog. I could be wrong. But anyway, time to, off screen I did grab a bunch of the items I had missed on the way here. So like the herbs, near the flaming fire barrels and stuff like that, just backtracking stuff, nothing I need to show. But yeah, we need to find some better weapons to replace for Steve, so give us the those golden Lugers so we can open that door. I can't go that way yet because we don't have the crest. And that crazy man Ashford with the sniper rifles around here somewhere, but ran off. You'd think he would just try to fight us, but at some point he's just like, "I'll let you go," and you're like, "What? But you pretty much have us on the ropes, right?" I mean, you have like, did I? I think I killed you last time, but had to reset. But all I did was just reset. Like, oh, I found out that he. I found out that you can just combine all the bow arrows together and into the crossbow itself, so that way you don't have to worry about having multiple. So I could have. That was another way to. Okay, so I don't even have. I forgot if I checked that between the last episode. I didn't actually check the video. And I know I can't do that one. That one said Silvercrest there. Okay, so I can head on out. So the only place we have left to go is we can't go back. Well, actually, now that cutscene's occurred, I wonder if the bio like the radiation or whatever it was in that one area has worn off yet, but I don't know. So we'll check that one place that required that where we found the map to the palace or whatever it is. So I don't know if we need either one of these items, but I'm gonna grab the Navy proof. I don't know if I need both of them. I probably need one. Probably have to run back and do that, but yeah, we'll have to keep going forward now. Gotta survive and solve all these puzzles till Leon can get a hold of Chris somehow, which I wonder if it's just gonna be that easy. Although I don't think it's like Chris has been avoiding his sister, right? It's just actually, I don't think I think it's this game that explains where Chris was in the events of 2 and 3, because even Jill loses track of Chris during Resident Evil 3. That's why she's still in Raccoon City by that point in her game. But I don't think she mentions him much at all, or little, if I remember correctly. It's because I think she was still either working at the... No, I don't think she was working at the... Maybe she was still working at the police department or something like that, but... Octagon Hollow. Is that now... Maybe the steering... I wonder if the steering wheel has it, because I think the... Let's see... Oh, there we go. Yeah, octa-shaped projection. So we'll use that on that. I guess I don't need the. I guess I don't need the other item. Hey, all right, a motherfucking submarine. Time to get out of here. Calling Chris my ass. You know, we can just... Nope, sorry, it said climb down the ladder. It's like, we'll just use this and get out of here. Now, I don't have a nuclear submarine driver's license, but I'm a main character. I think we can figure it out, right? This is a side pack. Ooh, I forgot about these. You can equip more items if you equip these. Yes, please. So yeah, now we get 2 more. I think we get 2 more slots, if I remember correctly. Oops, wrong button. Keep pressing the wrong one. Yeah, we get 2 more slots now. Hooray! I don't think we find any more, but I could be wrong. It's like I said, Oh, it doesn't show it. I thought in maybe it's later games. I thought our character design would show the packs on us or something, but I guess not. So there's a lever. Move the lever. I guess if that's all I got. That's all. Oh man, is that how easy it is to move a submarine? Hell yeah. Did we go anywhere? I think. Well, let's find out. Let's get out of this little metal tub. I mean, I've never been in a sub. I didn't know all you had to do press a lever, and that's all it took. All those movies lied to me. Where are we? Huh. Must be in some underground facility. And hopefully no undead sharks pop up. Thanks, Resident Evil 1. Actually, that scene's a lot more intense than the remaster. If I ever get to that, I'll show you that one. If you haven't played the remaster of Resident Evil, I strongly suggest it, because they did a really good job with that. Knew there were going to be zombies in here. Luckily, I brought my crossbow the only reason I'm really using these now is that really by the time we get to later in the game, I assume that the crossbow probably won't be as effective. Jeez, I might have to use a pistol. I was gonna knife the guy, but man, I wasted quite a few. I was gonna knife him as soon as I got him down, but that one was too close. So, because it took like you can knock him down with the crossbow bolts, and then boom. I'll try to save a few, and I do have some left in. I did save some in my in the safety box or whatever. Whoa. Aw, punk, get off me. Oh yeah, I also healed off screen too, because if you remember at the end of the last episode, I was like on my last, like, I don't know if I was at danger mode, but I was like right there, but I'm saving a few crossbow bolts, in reserve separate, just to use those, could probably go back to use my handgun bullets again. I'd basically been trying to stack them up, so. But I think later on in the game, because the crossbow bolts don't show immediate damage, it's best to just save some of your bolts for those explosive ammo that you can get later on. I know I have 10 right now. I assume you can get some more, because that'd be kind of dumb to only give us 10 uses of explosive crossbow. And I assume they do a ton of damage, like maybe insta-kill zombies or whatever. That's probably the purpose, is to just use them right now. I'm going to save them for, you know, the other nasties whenever they come around, because, surprise, surprise, we're going to be fighting other nasties if you've never played a Resident Evil game before. Package and silver items are placed here. Oop, I didn't mean to go through the door, but okay. I assumed it was going to be locked or something like that. Well, that's ominous. Okay, well anyway, I'm going to check that over there first before we go out into the open there. Because who knows? Anything on this side? Doesn't look like it. Okay. And what is up with this island anyway? They've got a crazy mansion / palace. Dual, like, twins or something like that with, like, creepy... Oh, more bats. I can hear you. If I can hit them. I don't know if I can hit them from here, because I'm not sure if they're auto. Okay. I don't know if I want to... Well, I wouldn't say waste is the word I'd use, but it's just... possibly a control system of the airport. This is an airport? Oh, I didn't mean to press them. Oops. Yeah, stop midair. It's a boarding lift. Okay. We'll just have to... Okay, maybe if I want to really check this place. I'm already at, like, what? Are you kidding me, game? Like, they already put me in critical? Or not critical, like, caution? Really? You try so hard to not take any damage, and then some damn Batman come around and just piddling some amounts of damage to you. Okay. This device powers the boarding lift. Push the switch. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll eventually do it, but... What does it say again? It's boarding lift. It stopped in midair. Okay. I was being distracted by the bat, so... sure. Let's fix it? Alright. So we've got this, and then we've got whatever... Where's this going to take us? Apparently a control panel for the lift. Push the switch. Looks like we might... It won't work. Something seems to be missing. Yeah, I seem to be seeing 3 crests here. Looks like we're at... This seems like this is an in-game place. Oh, wait. No, I have that 1 crest. Can I go ahead and just pop it off now? Probably. You know, and you're probably asking yourself, why didn't I use the crossbow and the bats? I don't know. I feel like I think the bullets home in. Oh, what? They respawn? Are you kidding me? Oh, that is bullcrap, game. Fuck you. That is bullshit. Okay, so we got 1. Well, nope, I didn't mean to push the... Alright, let's... God damn it. Fucking respawning enemies. You know me, I for some reason, it's always at the beginning of Resident Evil games, because I haven't learned how to conserve and all this other stuff yet, so I get pissed off when I have to, like, waste ammo and all this other stuff, because I haven't... And yet, when I get to the end of the game, I'll have, like, 1,000,000 bits of ammo, like, way more than I need to actually beat the game with, because I'm, like, in this weird mode of, like, I need to conserve everything, or something, you know? More bats, huh? Damn bats. Hate you in Castlevania 2 as well. And I mean just Castlevania in general, not Castlevania 2. Simon's Revenge, Dracula's Curse, or whatever that game was. Was it? No, it was Simon's Curse or something like that? Anyway, it's been forever since I played Castlevania. I don't even think I ever beat Castlevania 2. I don't like watch people play it because, you know, if anyone's watched the AVGN video on it or whatever, you could tell that the original game was like a hot mess, you know. It's a control panel for the shutter. The markings above the keyhole read K402. Alright. I know. Nice ambient music there. The Resident Evil series has always had good music for the most part. There's a few exceptions, like, you know, like, or at least the early Resident Evil series. It's completely blocked by the load. You said the load. It looks like there's something over there, but I can't get to it. Although it looks like it's just a vending machine, so well, actually, maybe it might be, but we'll need to... We're probably gonna have to use this crane now that I notice it. Oh, I can't even get down there anyway. At least I don't see a ladder. There might be a ladder like over there maybe or something, but okay, so we're gonna need to use that crane at some point to move that stuff. So let's go up here if we can. Yeah, we can. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, I'll have to go. Oh no, I have. Never mind. I brought some. Oh, rule of thumb for Resident Evil: always bring a heal just in case if you screw up so badly. There's a lever. Move the lever? No. Yes, I want to take the fucking gun. No. I think I already talked about that episode. AVGN doing the episode on Survivor, which, you know, it's kind of weird how I actually kind of had trouble at that game yet. I don't actually think, and I don't know how many times he played that game. He might have had to play it a lot more than I did, but. You know, when he did the review, he said the game was easy, yet or Tyrant was easy, and yet I had trouble with him. I think it's because I overthought that fight, you know, with Tyrant in the game. So I assume we need to move that big box. So, it's just like a standard crane game, so you can only move it. You can only move it so much, and so you can only move it forward until you get to a point, and then you can only move it left until you get to a point. So, gotcha. I played those before. Although I stopped playing those when you know, obviously, like all things, you figure out that the crane games are a joke. You know, it's like, it's just a bunch. I mean, you can tell it's a joke when you know that when you see the crane, like, barely grips. And I know that's the point of that is so, you know, that you can keep paying money and not get all the prizes for it. But, God, that's so cheap to do. I think it just keeps it, so we don't have to worry about or whatever. So, but yeah, I think I've only won one thing from a crane game in real life. Now, if you're talking about Yakuza and all those other games that have crane games, those Japanese games that have crane games in them, well, I've won a bunch of them, but that's because they're not cheap as hell, you know. All right, the control panel for the elevator iron bridge. Control lever is missing. Multiple things we have to gather and piece together. Oh boy. This place is a mess. I guess, I mean, it is infested with zombies and all this other fun jazz, so. Actually, I think I'm surprised about you, as we haven't run across like a boss character yet or something like that. Because I think, I'm trying to think, by this time I think I fought like the, well, I guess the hunters aren't really vampire, or aren't really boss characters, but I don't know. They were a next hard upgrade. We haven't gotten to that point yet. Then again, I've been a little slow in this game, I'll admit. It's a control panel for the loading lift. A warning sign is visible. The lift may not operate if power levels are low. Move the lever? I don't know. Are the power levels low? Uh-oh. Now what? Oh, good. Well, at least it's... Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, golly. Dang it. Run! Well, that's actually not so bad. Alright. Time to crossbow bolt your asses. Too bad I don't have, like, any, like... I may have to actually switch to the gun, actually. Because I actually know that does solid damage. Or I forgot to equip it. Cool. I thought I equipped the gun, but no, I combined it. I could probably get them with a crossbow now that they're not so bad. Do I want to try to knife that guy? I always swear I get unlucky with crawlers, you know what I mean? Oh, come on! Ah, fuck you, dude. You know, I should easily be able to beat the crawlers, you know what I mean? Like with the knife, just back up and all that, but nope, he gets just close enough, you know. Whoops, yeah. Really, I won't get annoyed by the game when it does stuff like that until I know I have a decent amount of ammo and healing, and then I won't get bugged about it as much. Ooh, a biohazard card. You're taking the biohazard card. Now you can play Resident Evil. Yeah. Now I know why this game gives us so many crossbow bolts. They're just like candy. Like yum 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 yum. I guess there's... I'm trying to remember what place required a key card. Let me think. Well, let me go and combine these. Oops. Check. Card, key, shining silver. You can use this at the military training facility. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, it's actually kind of nice that the game tells us, like, where we can use it at. Okay, I was just seeing. So basically, we have to go back. So now this is our clue that that one room in that facility, if not isn't cleaned out yet, will be when we get back to it with this card to open that one door. So. Hopefully no bats come and get me. Good. The way that camera pans, you make it think like something's gonna attack you, like in that section or something like that, you know. Well, that was the whole point of the camera angles and the tank controls in this version and these earlier Resident Evil games was to, you know, hit you with suspense and make you paranoid that like around the corner there might be something like there that might attack you. Obviously, if you play the game so many times, though, you figure out like what's where and everything like that. So then at some point, that stops becoming scary. Although if I play Resident Evil 1 in the right mood and everything like that, even certain areas that I know, like things are there, I'll still be like, oh, like you know, like when the dogs jump out of the windows the first time. But I mean, obviously I have to have the lights off and everything like that. So, which I try to do with these games, like any of these horror games, I try to play with the lights off and everything like that, wear the headsets so I can get the... Well, I always have the headsets on when I'm recording, but you know what I mean. To get the ambiance, to get the feel of the mood or whatever. So that way I can kind of get into it. Of course, these later Resident Evils, as you've already noticed, like still kind of have that thriller aspect, but you know slowly but surely they become more, I guess the word would maybe be action-y? I don't know. Yeah, but I already talked about this earlier, but when we get to 5, yeah, that's, I mean, actually, technically 4 is when it kind of starts going down. Or actually, if you want to go by technically, you could probably say that this is, do I want to drop anything off? Probably want to drop that off, at least. So, yeah, I'm going to take a few seconds to do that, but oh well. I'd rather drop it off, make sure I had the room, just in case there's anything else I want to miss. I hope we'll get that lockpick soon. I've almost forgotten like which things I can lockpick at this point. And I'm also kind of surprised how long the game took to give us a safe room in this game. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of like everything, it's not that long. Maybe like less than an hour. If you, actually, well, I mean, if you know what you're doing, it's less than an hour. But no, I obviously want to. I might eventually just drop the knife. I eventually start doing that after a while when I start getting enough ammo. Because the point of me using that knife is to just conserve that little bit of ammo, you know. You see me how I will like blast the zombies until they hit the ground, and then I'll knife them to get that, so I don't waste the like either like 2 or 3 more bullets or the 20 crossbow bolts that are required to finish them off or whatever. But yeah, apparently when they get up again, it takes a crap ton of crossbow bolts just to finish them off. Oh yeah, I also cleared out all the dogs off screen because I realized I was going to have to go through here multiple times. And I already took a crap load of damage from it in the first place, so might as well, you know. I'm trying to remember if this. I think this game does have a hard mode if you beat it. I think, if I remember, because I think didn't Resident Evil. Uh-oh. Well, it ain't. You know, you said, you know, I was talking about bosses and everything like that. Yeah, here. Yeah. And yeah, well, can we even get inside that thing? Oh, we can. Too bad I got hit once by it, but it's like we probably could kill it, but it damaged me. Damn it. Oh man, it's because I got a cheap shot on me and knocked me down. Is this the one with the silver? Yeah. Actually, is the other one silver too? Oh yeah, they both are. But it's not. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'll read that again. Sorry. Ventilation biology room not complete. Lock can be released when ventilation is complete. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want a nicer weapon to be able to fight that thing. So instead of fighting a snake like in Resident Evil 1 or other games, we're getting chased by Tyrant in 3. Although I think Claire knows all about Tyrant. Use the biohazard card? Yes. I didn't play that campaign yet, which I don't know why I didn't play Leon's and then play Claire's like right afterwards. I think it's because I didn't plan my recordings properly. But spoilers, Claire, her big thing is she gets chased by Tyrant throughout like the whole game. So like Leon never has to deal with that. He deals with like Ada and all this other stuff. Claire has to deal with her own thing and then gets chased by freaking Tyrant. Oh. Damn it, Ashford. Alright, so we're gonna have to either get to him or avoid his shots. I don't think he'll insta-kill you, but okay, let's try it. See if we can get to him. Yeah, we've got a gun, buddy. Oh, you little... Did he just lock the door and run away like a little bitch? He did! What a little bitch. Yeah, he's a bitch. Anyway, I relieve this card that looks very old, so yeah. At least the game doesn't, it's locked from the other side. Is that where he ran away to? There's an indentation on the indigo blue plate. Oh yeah, we found one of those. I'll have to go get that later. But we'll come back to that later. Alright. Well, this ain't creepy at all. Game. Don't be creeping me out, yo. A silver card reader in silver. Ooh, where are we now? Oh, well, I should have checked that room before I started opening doors, but yeah, we'll have to go get that indigo plate and go open that. I forgot about that. Oh, is this another safe room? Huh. Well, there you go. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. What's in the trash here? There, boo. Keep that. We'll have to use a... Finally got the hemostat. We can go take it to that one dude. Help him out. Although we took a hot minute to get here, so I don't know how... I don't even know if that guy's gonna still be around. And there were still zombies in that one area. I mean, I took care of them, but if you go back... actually, I showed you, didn't I? Oh, sorry. Work clothes are hung here. They must have spent their off hours here. But yeah, zombies reappear there even after killing them all, which is kind of annoying. Alright. Drop that off. I guess we still need that. We'll drop that off. And, okay. You know what? I noticed I didn't have the indigo thing in my inventory. I think when I had to redo that little beginning part for the episode, I think I forgot to grab it. Whoops. Oh well. I'll grab that off screen. I completely forgot about that one.
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused, and do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.
Okay, so he does do the I was wondering where that... I thought that maybe it was just an over-exaggeration of the laugh from before, but no, he actually does do that. Great, he's locked us in here. I knew that little punk was going to run off and do some crap like this. Sure, he was blocking the path. It cannot be open from this end. So even if I had the iron plaque, I wouldn't be able to do anything anyway, so... Alright, we can still go through there, but that's just the safe room to save it just in case, but... We still got that worm outside, so... Well, we're going to go through the door anyway, so... Okay, thanks for the unnecessary slowly opening the door. What was that all about? Seriously, game? Oh, I thought there was something over there. Hello, what are these? This is a submachine gun. It isn't loaded. I wonder if we could swap these out for one dude. There's ammo for the submachine gun. I wonder why we need this. Ugh, it's tyrants like dead, older, uglier, younger. Oh God, come on, man! Oh, we need that submachine gun. We'd probably fight him with the oh, sorry. It says it's locked. I can't open it. So. Oh, come on! I gotta die. I might have to heal though. Okay, yeah, I'll have to heal. Oh, I don't. Huh, I can't, oh, God damn it. Okay, I guess I do have to beat him, huh? Oh, fuck off, game. God damn it. Okay, so I can't, Oh, fuck you, game. I'm gonna have to redo this, aren't I? I thought I saw the clip around here somewhere. Okay, I'm fucking dead. Man. This guy sucks balls. Wait, huh? Oh, did I unequip it by accident? Whoops. fight this guy? I'm pretty much dead, folks, so at this point I'm just gonna let the game... Is he dead? Jesus Christ. Oh, that was... Oh, wow, I got lucky there. Fuck you. You're just a bitch. I know I probably didn't find it the most effective way. That's for sure. God, I forgot how annoying that guy was. I think he's more annoying than Tyrant just because it's like he follows... I mean, obviously he's supposed to follow you, otherwise, you know, that would be silly, but well, let's take a few seconds to rest. So Claire, just buck up and prepare for the worst. So, in the next episode of Resident Evil Code Veronica, what else will Ashford put us through before we can get out of this place? Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.